Welcome to my AWAI copywriting course review, a more up-to-date alternative program. What you're going to learn here is going to be very interesting indeed. Hi, it's Les here. How's it going, guys? Okay, I just want to make a quick video. I've been getting a lot of feedback recently about the AWAI copywriting program, which is one of the quite well-known programs in the marketplace. And quite honestly, some of the feedback I'm getting is not that positive. Now, I don't want to be too negative about this, because I've been promoting this course. I'll come clean. I'll tell you, I've made money promoting this course. But that's not the point. The feedback I'm getting is giving me concerns, and I'm seriously thinking about no longer promoting it. And there's a good reason for that, which if you hang on, I'll tell you about later on in the video. Now, one of the problems I'm hearing from my students and other people in the marketplace is that the course is not particularly up to date. What they tend to do is they tend to spend a lot of time putting a course together, which is admirable. They're putting good materials together. But the issue is that when you put a massive course, and the course is quite massive, when you put a massive course like that together, it's not something you can upgrade at a moment's notice. Now, why is that relevant? Well, it's very relevant because if you look at what's happening right now with artificial intelligence, as we speak, artificial intelligence is changing copywriting completely for the better. It's never going to replace a copywriter. If you're a good copywriter, artificial intelligence is never going to replace you. And in fact, it's something you can use as an aid to help your copywriting. But the issue, as I say, with the AWAI course is that when something like this comes up and it happens quickly overnight, they're not in a position to upgrade the materials to include the latest developments in the marketplace, and that's being seen as a problem by some of the students of the course at the moment. So how can we get around that? Well, over the years, I've been a copywriter for over 10 years, and over the years, obviously, I've learned a lot of information about copywriting, and I'd always wanted to put this into a course of my own. Now, it's taken me almost 2 years to do this, but I've put together a program called the 6-Step Fast Track Copywriting Program, which is the fastest route for anyone getting started in copywriting online for money to go from 0 to $50 to $150 an hour. Okay, now I'm not saying that anyone starting out as a copywriter is going to make $150 an hour right away. I mean, I make between $150 and $195 an hour, but realistically, you're not going to do that right away. But there's no reason at all that you can't get started making $50 an hour. And there's no reason at all that you can't do that quickly, okay? And that's, again, as I say, one of the issues that keeps coming up with AWAI is that the course is too long-winded. But the point I want to make in this particular video is, they're struggling to keep up with development. And if you want to make good money as a copywriter, you need to be right on top of what's going on. AI is making a big difference, and it's doing very, very quickly indeed. All right. So now, if you're interested in looking at my program, the one thing I'm not going to do, I'm not going to take you straight to the program. I want you to be able to judge if copywriting is going to be right for you first. There's no point in me pushing a program your way if at the end of the day copywriting is not going to suit you, okay? So what I've done, I've put a link in the description. If you click on the link, it will take you to my copywriting success indicator, my freelance copywriting success indicator. Now, what is that? That's something I've put together that you can go through and you can decide up front if copywriting is going to be right for you. There's no point diving into this if at the end of the day it's not going to work for you. So the first step is to get my indicator, go through that. Once you've got my indicator, by clicking the link below, I'll give you an invite to a webinar, okay? When you go to my webinar, I'll not only just talk about copywriting, although I will teach you the basics of copywriting for free on the webinar. I'll talk about the situation, the kind of holistic situation we find ourselves in at the moment, the job market, people being laid off, all the redundancies, people losing their job, and the reasons you should, take that step now and develop a career outside of a 9-to-5. Because if you're like me, I used to hate my 9-to-5 job. Create a situation outside of a 9-to-5 where you can get a secure future for yourself and your family. I go into all of that on the webinar, okay? So click the link below, get your success indicator. First of all, that's the first step. And then if it's right for you, take a look at the other stuff as well. I'm sure it's going to help you. All of this stuff is free. I've put it together to help you guys. As I say, it's taken me almost 2 years to put this whole lot together. And it's now on version 2. It's been tried and tested. It's on version 2 and ready to go. All right, so click the link below. If you, as I say, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe, because I'm going to be bringing out a lot more videos like this. And drop a comment if you've got something to say about copywriting or making money line in general, or escaping the 9 to 5, which is what this channel is all about. We all want to escape the 9 to 5. Just drop a comment below and I'll answer all the comments myself.